Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, back in Idleshire, finally. Yeah, and let's continue with Slowfix. Blenders help Gobbyflock earn right to be citizens of Idleshire, but Slowfix must ask another favor. Another favor. Short time ago, dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins, show no mercy even to but Gobbykin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do. I'm suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Okay. Whistlepop. Somehow weird that the Illuminati is a goblin organization. Brayflox. It's been a while. Goodly Uplander. Long time no eye catch. What bring Uplander here? Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Vacecat gave me to understand that you're marked by the Illuminati. This happened to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Psst. Brayflox eat Illuminati for sun apples. Who eats who for sun apples? Quickthinx Allthoughts. Ah! Brayflox Alltalks. Unwise of you to come here after dirty taking secret knowledge of cheese make from Illuminati. Brayflox did no unright. Cheese recipe is Gobby birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in Death Pit. Pray to Godfathers for punishment its near times. It appears we have no choice. Brayflox show you Illuminati gummy trick or two. Your death thing with you. Whatever this is about, Brayflox needs our help. Tremble before might of Illuminati. Ah, bombs? Whence came all these bombs? I remember this from the dungeon. Push them away. Still bladder not over unstrung fire bombs of Illuminati. More land fists? Yet more. At this rate. Now seems to be as good a time as any. I shall invoke a spell. Okay. Do what you... Pray, keep the enemy at bay. Right here the wind. So what you can do is Stoller. Become as light.
Ether, to me. Have at you.
Essence of life, smite mine enemy. It is done. Amazing. How did you learn such a potent spell? Sir, Ablender's Brayflox's Iron Fist. Ooh. Illuminati no match for Furious Gob Fist of Brayflox. Yeah. More junk is awaiting Brayflox muchly. Brayflox is taking leak of Ablender's. Exactly. Being embroidered in a cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Charlian. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with good tidings and be on our way. Our blenders are back. Did our blenders find friend of Slowfix? Time has not cured recklessness of Brayflox. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflox would now be dead gobby. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Brayflox are joined by unseverable gobby bond. If Slowfix had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflox, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobbyflock at first meeting. Later. I do all these later. There's the stuff I can do off screen. Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix make Uplanders honored citizens of Idleshire, free to cross river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others. But I see now that it is in good hand. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlian thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creed. Slowfix has already ordered the Gobwatch to let uplanders through. Safe travels. Ivanum, Serenia, shall we then? Yeah. How do we get through here? By order of Chief Slowfix, uplanders can come and go at will. One moment for clearing away barricade. Finally, we can continue our journey. Let's... Yeah! Barring any misadventures, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once. I'm ready whenever you are. Let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Charlian gather to own their knowledge. Even from this distance, it's plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness. Yeah, I take it. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You will not find it unless you know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, thence head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Well, crawlers. Ah, this was the bridge that collapsed where we needed to go to Idleshire. Okay. Dungeon? of dungeon do we have here? I mean, we probably won't be able to enter it quite yet, but... great marbles? No, great. Fun. Okay. Pretty overgrown here. Okay, let's do that quickly. A bridge, and instead of a bridge, we go down. Yeah, but it's broken anyway, so... That fate should run out any moment. Is that a... But it's a frog with a white mage staff. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not but that there will be sentinels and traps, both to deter unwanted guests. But we will not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand. None shall pass, Rebbe. So is this Matoya, in Final Fantasy IV, I remember there were these, frogs, or I forgot the name, Toad Witch, Frog Witch, something like that in the Sylphscape. Is she one of those? Oh, an Eva current. Come on. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should be clear now. Come, let us go and see my master.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
I would have knocked, but I did not see a conventional door. Also, I didn't think you would answer.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson.
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
Explanations.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too. Frightening ones. Such secrets lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
And another ether current, okay. But I think I end this episode here. Next time we continue, right here. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.